classes. There's lots of different children with different skills, children with different confidence levels. And we have found that we started in October, over the time we've seen a huge change in quite a few of the children for all sorts of different reasons. So Adele, on her day off, has volunteered to come and just tell you about some of the children from Greenhill. We've got some other clips of in particular children. I think you're going to tell us about the children first and then we'll watch the clip, is that right? Oh, sorry, the cat and
the children here, you can see, they were very quiet, not very confident when they started, but they all joined in with them. So I'll just let you see the
dog and the
just
girl.
the three in the corner.
Oh, sorry, the cat and the dog and the girl and the woman and the man. Right.
Twinkle. We're learning this for the Christmas play. All the children join in with this and they all kind of get in groups sometimes and do the signs themselves with their own text. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. The next three children that you see, very quiet. Just the three girls there. They're very quiet and they talk a lot in the whole language. But during Hands and Voices, they all just kind of come alive, don't they? They all join in.
Dig in the ground, dig, 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 dig in the ground, dig, 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 dig in the ground, dig, 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 in my garden. And then what did we...
The little boy at the side there that we'll see again in a minute.
Sun in the sky, shine, shine, shine. Sun in the sky, shine, shine, shine.
The little boy there next to the three girls, he doesn't often sing, but he does do the signs, so even though he doesn't want to sing, he can still take part in the session.
Shine, shine, shine in my garden. All right. All right.
Now the next boy is very able.
Tiny caterpillar on a leaf.
I'll just tell you first. And he's actually started doing Hands and Voices himself at home with his family and teaching them all the signs, including his baby sister who's what, 12 weeks old or something. So they do take it home and the parents are doing the signs with them at home as well.
There's a tiny caterpillar on a leaf. Wiggle, wiggle. There's a tiny wiggle. There's a tiny caterpillar. A tiny caterpillar. A tiny caterpillar on a leaf. Wiggle, wiggle. Come on.
So obviously that benefits our school when his sister comes to us, but she already knows all that. And the next child, Kinza, didn't start with any English, but she uses the signs a lot to support her English as she's talking. During independent reading as well, if I asked her a question, when she didn't have the English, she could sign and let me know that she understood what I was asking her.
Dickory-dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck two. Hickory-dickory-dock, tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. What did the...
So it really helps us to understand what they're trying to say then, and it gives them the confidence to keep going.
Dickory-dock. Will you just pause it so I can do my bit?
Yes.
Right, so this then is St Stephen's. Like I said, a completely different mix of children. So this first clip, I wanted to put this in because Rita, this little girl here, very, very shy when she started school, like many. One of her parents uses sign language because they have a hearing difficulty. So she'd come to school already knowing some sign language and joined in with great gusto and was really, you could see the confidence growing in her because she could do something that was being done at school. So, Dickory-dock, the mouse ran up the clock. Karina? The clock struck one. The mouse ran down. Join in, Maddie. Hickory-dickory-dock, tick. Top. Okay, the next clip is a little boy who has got quite a language delay. His speech is still quite unclear, but also physically he struggles with his dexterity as well, and learning the signs and learning to manipulate his fingers. I think in the first bit when I was teaching them old, he was the boy that I went across to just help him with his hands. And the staff at St Stephen's say how much his dexterity's come on because he's been manipulating his hands to do the signs. So. On the clock struck 3, the mouse went hickory-dickory-dock, tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. And the last one, the clock struck 4. Who, unfortunately, we've only got the back of her head. She was a selective mute when she started, an English speaker but selective mute, and through the year her confidence has grown. Obviously, unfortunately, you can't see how well she joins in, but she's not a selective mute anymore. She joins in fantastic. Okay, the next bit is a girl who is a fluent English speaker but has learnt the signs and uses them to talk to a child, an autistic boy in the class who doesn't speak at all, and she's learnt the signs and she uses them to talk to him. So we've put a clip of her in. And on that farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Ready? With an oink oink here and an oink oink there. Here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Okay, the next clip shows 2 boys who, when they came to school, didn't speak at all to anybody. Gradually over the year, they're better with their peers. They join in with very little as a whole class, except when we do hands and voices. Because they're signing as well, somehow that gives them the confidence to join in. Went swimming one day on the pond and far away. Mummy duck said quack, 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 and no little ducks came swimming back. So does it? This last clip, I think, is probably my favourite of all. It's a little girl who is incredibly shy. If you ask her a question as a whole class setting, she will never, ever, ever answer. Just watch what she does. Which one? You pick one. You choose one. The boat. All right. Now, is the boat, is it going to go fast or slow? What do you think? You can choose. Fast or slow? Which one? Slow. All right. So we're going to sing it slowly. Have you got your boat? There's no way in the world that girl would ever have answered a question in a whole class setting. But because I did the signs, she would do that with her hands. And I have to say, I found that with my daughter, who is quite a confident speaker with me. But if you ask her a question and there's a few people there, she wouldn't answer, but she would sign it. So there's a whole mix of children there. I'm sure as you watch that, you've thought of your own children that would match with those. Ones who are very unconfident in a whole class setting, ones who come with very little English, one that you don't quite know what they're thinking because they can't say the English words, but they could sign it, and ones who could learn to sign and then could communicate with other children in your class. It's not just for the ones who struggle to communicate. It helps then everybody to speak to each other. So that we could have done a clip on probably every child at St Stephen's and shown you how they've improved or how their confidence has grown, how they join in more, how they do what we do but they don't always join in other whole class settings. So I hope that's just giving you a flavour of the benefits of it. It's not just for children who are deaf. It's a whole range of children and a whole different set of skills that they're learning.